And now it's time for our monthly safety check-in. One of the most important things we could talk about this time of year, or any time for that matter, is water safety. I had the opportunity to host a massive water safety event at Maryville Pool that will surely save lives. Take a look. We are here at Maryville Pool for the 11th Annual Fiesta del Agua Cigna Water Safety Day, and I'm here with Adam Roberts, the Cigna Specialist for the City of Phoenix for the past 3 years, right, Adam?
Correct.
But this is a topic that you've been very passionate about for over 20 years, water safety.
That is correct. I've been a pool manager and lifeguard with the City of Phoenix for over 20 years.
So tell me about the Cigna program and some of the programs that are going to be available for the children and the families, not only here in Maryville, but throughout the city.
Absolutely. Well, we have the Itty Bitty Beach program, which basically every other Friday at different pools around the city, we offer an opportunity for kids 6 and under to come out and enjoy some water safety games and fun on Fridays. And then we have the Cub Club Water Safety Program for ages 7 to 10, and we have the Discovery Guard program for ages 10 to 13, and the Junior Lifeguard program for 13 to 15-year-olds, and then the Lifeguard Academy for those that are over 15 as well.
That's great. So we're thinking of every age group. Because this is an important lesson here, right?
Absolutely. I mean, one of the big messages that we want to carry here for the City of Phoenix during the summer is teach your kids how to swim in order to be safe around water. The more kids that we actually teach how to swim, the safer that our city is going to be.
I got to tell you, as a first responder, because I'm also a firefighter, for me, I'm very passionate about this topic as well. It's not only teaching our children to swim, it's watching our children around water, as you mentioned, teaching them CPR. Everyone should learn CPR, and everyone should just know what to do in case of an emergency.
That's
meaning call 911 and everything else, right?
That's absolutely true. It's so important. It starts with supervision. As they say, 2 seconds is too long, and they really need to make sure that they're watching their kids around water, whether it be a birthday party or at a city pool, even with the lifeguards in the chair. It's important that parents interact with their children when they're around water, teach them how to swim, and be vigilant. And also that includes learning CPR and being prepared in case there is an emergency.
Adam, most of the time when a child drowns, they're being supervised, meaning someone is there.
Absolutely.
But many times one adult thinks the other adult is watching and vice versa. So many times it's not supervision, it's complacency, right? It's really keeping your eye on our children, being sure that they're safe around water. Since the year 2000, on average in Maricopa County, at least 20 children have lost their lives due to water-related incidents. And for every child that loses his or her life, several others will go with lifelong disabilities because of those water-related incidents. So these programs are truly life-saving programs. Speaking of those life-saving incidents, we're going to go over and do a actual incident, a simulation. Tell us about what we're going to be going over today.
Well, we're going to simulate a drowning incident here at the pool, which, by the way, don't happen very often with our pools because we practice preventive lifeguarding here at the City of Phoenix. But when they do happen, our staff is prepared. We're going to blow whistles, go in, rescue a victim, bring them out onto the deck, and then fire is going to take over. And we're also going to, after fire is transported, be able to have a doctor from Cigna Healthcare talk to us about what happens once they reach the hospital as well.
All right, well, that sounds great. We're going to be saving some lives today. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for this opportunity, and look forward to the simulation.
Thank you very much.
We want to make sure the very first thing that we do in any emergency, this is true for you guys at home, is to call 911. Because most likely we're going to be able to provide a certain amount of help, but they're going to need more help than that. So we want to make sure 911 is already on their way while we begin to provide care. We're going to do the very, very best that we can for them, but again, we want to make sure that they get the help that they need, and that is going to come from fire departments.
Agent 15 is bringing in their gurney and their equipment, their life-saving equipment, which includes things like oxygen, defibrillators, and life-saving drugs that they may need to sustain this person's life here. In front of us, that is making their way over to the pool. Again, response times here in Phoenix between 4 and 6 minutes, and now it's time to transfer care here. This state is typically number 1 or 2 in drownings in the country, and that is why days like today, a Water Safety Awareness Day, is so important. And as you're watching, if you're thinking that this is valuable information that your friend or your neighbor should have, you're missing the point. This is for you. You're watching, this is for you. Please take something away from this. So now we have Engine and Rescue 15 taking this patient over to the hospital. We have a hospital crew awaiting this patient.